name is pronounced Frankenstein. Oh, yes. Yes, the whole world knows what my grandfather did, but please, we look like the kind of madman who would prowl around graveyards digging up freshly buried corpses.
Well, Professor...
Don't answer that.
Okay.
I'm not a Frankenstein. I don't indulge in hijinks or tomfooleries. I'm not a Frankenstein. I don't believe in mummies, ghosts, or ghouleries. I deal in fact, not fiction. I am a scientist. I live for truth and reason. That's the reason I exist. There is a vast difference between my crazy grandfather's delusional experiments and my own devotion to pure science, which leads us directly to the subject of today's lecture. The brain. There is nothing like the brain. Hearts and lungs are simply tinker toys when stacked against the brain. Insane. I'm insane about the brain. No invention in the universe is equal to the brain. The mouth's a marvel when it comes to eating. I've nothing against the womb. The bladder when I'm excreting, and I always give the elbow room. Oh, but the brain, please allow me to explain. There's no organ to compare to it. I swear to it, it's plain. No, it's the brain.
Sir?
Yes?
I'm not sure I understand the distinction between reflexive and voluntary nerve impulses.
Very good. Since our lab work today is a demonstration of just that distinction. Ah! Mr. Hilltop here, with whom I've never worked before nor given any prior instruction to, has graciously offered his services for this afternoon's demonstration. His medulla oblongata tells his brain something that it's got us, and an impulso lobdato which creates a lot of pain. His frontal lobe gets busy with a thought that makes him dizzy, puts his cortex in a tizzy so he never will complain. That's what I love about the brain. Mr. Hilltop, will you please hop up and stand on your feet beside the table? Nice hopping. Mr. Hilltop, will you please raise your left knee? You have just witnessed a voluntary nerve impulse. You may lower your knee. Reflex movements, on the other hand, are those which are made independently of the will. Watch. Why, you dirty, rotten, yellow son of a... Even though I almost need him, his reflexes have no freedom to react when I mistreat him. It's important I explain. Synaptic nerve connection goes its way without detection, meaning cranial protection in a never-ending chain. That's what I love about the brain. But what if we were to block those nerve impulses, which can be done by simply applying local pressure just to the swelling of the posterior nerve root for 4 seconds? Why, you mother-grabbing maggot! As you can see, even though I have just smashed my knee into his crotch, he does not react. He feels absolutely nothing. More or less. So, if it were not for this continuous stream of motor nerve impulses from the brain, we would collapse like a bunch of broccoli. So, in conclusion, so there's no confusion, let me say it once again. Though your genitalia has been known to fail you, you can bet your ass on the brain. Everybody!
The brain! There is nothing like the brain. It's the king of our anatomy, and never shall it reign.
You can call me Copernicus, Kepler, Newton, compare me to Freud, and I feel Newton. Call me a Darwin, I love that man's theory. Call me Pasteur and watch me get teary. See, Madame Curie, that would be the best. Call me a Russian, come out to the test. I really like it when you call me Edison. Call me a nerd like I love that man's medicine. Call me Marconi, that wireless wow. Call me Pavlova, and I work like a child. Woof. Call me a 970, that would be fine. To call me a Tesla, I wouldn't decline. But to call me a Frankenstein would be insane. Cause I love...
His name is Frankenstein.